everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah Grace and this is Life as HG. So I'm very excited for today's video because it's going to be a little get ready with me using the new palette that I just got, the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler palette. Ziegler, I'm not really sure how to say it, but I love both of those sisters and I'm so excited to use this palette. I got it on the Black Friday sale and it is very beautiful. It's a nice addition to my collection, which is literally only 2 eyeshadow palettes, but you know what? Hopefully it'll get bigger if I start making money again. So I'm going to do a get ready with me using that palette and using a few other things that I just got that I wanted to show off to y'all. So let's get into the video. So as you can see right now, my eyebrows are kind of non-existent. That's a lie. They're never non-existent, but they're definitely not as bright and bold as I would like them to be. So I'm going to be using this new eyebrow pencil that I got that I'm actually in love with. My favorite part is actually not this end, which is the actual pencil. It's this end, which is the brush, because I don't know, it's just so satisfying to like brush up your eyebrows. I usually do that on school days. I just use this side and not this side because I don't want it to mess up during the day or anything. So I just brush them into place with this. Right now I'm going to be using both sides so that you can actually see this half of my eyebrows. So I'm going to do that right now. So I just kind of brush them into place. Oh my gosh, my hair is in the way. My hair is always in the way. When is it not in the way? So I'm just gonna move this up. It looks like this. It's not the best tip I've ever seen, but it works for what I need it to do, which is just fill in and make it look a little bit better. I don't press very hard because I don't want them to be too blocky. Oh Lord. And if I mess up, I just kind of erase it a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. I also accidentally plucked off half my eyebrow on this side, so I have to fill in that area with these. Alright, yeah, that definitely looks a little bit better. They're a lot more bushy now, but you know what? That's what I like. That's my personality. Now that I've done my eyebrows, I'm going to go on to eyeshadow. So I am very excited to figure out this eyeshadow look. Yes, I said figure out, not do. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm just kind of gonna make it up as I go, which is what I usually do. It's beautiful. You can see that it has some very colorful colors here, and then a little bit more mute colors there that I love to use for school. I really like it, and all the shimmers are so beautiful and the colors are so pigmented. I have worked around with it a little bit, but I want to try a different look than I usually do today. So the color that I was most excited to get out of the palette was definitely this blue, because it is so pretty and bright, and it is actually what Maddie Ziegler wears in like every single one of the PR photos for this palette, and I love it. So I'm thinking I'm going to do one eye with that color, and then there's this other green color that I really like as well that I'm going to do another eye with, and then actually for my inner corners I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to switch those colors so that the blue is in the inner corner of the green eye and vice versa. I think that it'll look pretty cool, so I'm gonna go in and do that. Alright, first I'm going to use this e.l.f. blending eye brush. Gotta make sure it's clean. I don't usually clean my brushes that much. I probably should do that. So I'm gonna start with this blue color. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. The only problem that I'd say I have with this palette is that there's a lot of fallout, and I just did like my face, so it hasn't set very long, so who knows if this is gonna work out or if I'm just gonna end up looking like a Smurf with a lot of blue down here. Alright, I'm gonna finish off this eye. Alright, look at that pigment. That is so beautiful. I absolutely love this color. It is so pretty. I'm just gonna get in my inner corner here. There's a mirror right here, by the way. That's what I'm looking in. That looks very nice. I love how that eye looks. Now I'm gonna go in with the green, and the hard part is getting them to matte. Alright, I'm gonna go in with this green color, which is actually called Mint. It does look like mint, I have to say. It looks how I would think mint candy would look. The green is definitely not as pigmented as the blue, but it is still very pigmented. See, there's an example of that fallout. There's a lot of fallout in my inner corner right here, but that's easy to get off. You just swipe it off. and then it's on your finger, but it's fine. Alright, keep in mind that I didn't prime this at all, so this pigment is so good. I actually really like how this looks. The hard part is going to be putting the other color in the inner corner, but I'm going to figure that out in a second. Alright, so now I'm going to put the other color in the inner corner. I'm very excited for this challenge, so let's do it. I'm just going to use my finger because I think that I can place it a little bit better if I just use my finger. So let's do this. Alright, I'm going to do the blue on the green first. Alright, that looks good. And the hard part is definitely getting these two to match. I've tried this look before but with different colors, and it is very difficult to get the two inner corners to match when you're using different fingers. So now I'm going to try to do the green inner corner. The green actually has a little bit of glitter in it that I haven't noticed that I actually really like. Alright, so that is done. I'm going to touch up a little bit and then I'll be back. I'm going to put on some mascara and then I'll be back to show off the finished look. Alright, so this is not the finished look, but this is the look right now. I actually did realize that I forgot highlight, and I usually get my highlight out of the James Charles X Morphe palette highlight, but I do think that some of the colors in this palette would be very good highlights. So actually, there's one that I've wanted to try, and that is this middle one right here, which is called Angel. I think that it would make a beautiful highlight. I actually swatched it, and it's a little bit pink toned, which I think would match my lip gloss, so I'm gonna just go in with this. That's very striking on camera. Whoa, I didn't mean to put that much on. Alright, so that's the highlight on. You can definitely tell it is there. I actually love how that highlight looks. It looks very pretty and also is very good for just casual and very glamorous occasions if you would like. Alright, so I think this is the finished look. I actually really love how this looks with all of the very bright colors. This will not be a look that I wear every day to school, but maybe to different cool occasions such as homecoming or something. Again, I am not a makeup artist, and this is only my second eyeshadow palette, and I've only been doing makeup for like 4 months. So don't judge me, just watch the video and enjoy watching me make a fool of myself, maybe. That might be what I'm doing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, it would make my day. I love you guys so much. This is Hannah Grace, leaving the chat.